Hello friends! Amongst the various HongNi types, ZhuNi is by far and easily the most prevalent, popular and accessible type on the market. Most of the HongNi pots you see on the market are ZhuNi pots. Thus, we'll use ZhuNi here in our descriptive reference first to kickstart our discussion of HongNi pots and our understanding and appreciation of these reddish pots in comparison to the other three types of ZiSha: ZiNi, LuNi and DuanNi. Market attraction. ZhuNi pots are very alluring to a lot of ZiSha lovers by virtue of its attractive color and texture. Red is red, you can't argue with that. It always holds its special place within the color spectrum. Hey, look at the color of my walls in my home decor. Did I mention ZhuNi's special texture? Let's move on. Specific characteristics. ZhuNi has 1. High shrinkage level, typically 10 to 10.5%, about 2.5 times that of ZiNi's 4% and DuanNi's 5%. The most interesting effect of ZhuNi's high shrinkage level upon firing?
The wavy creases. Have a look at them. Beautiful, aren't they? They are a signature of ZhuNi pots by virtue of their highest shrinkage degree upon firing. And these creases are not found in the other three major types of ZiSha: ZiNi, LuNi and DuanNi. Such wavy creases are easily observed and found on the areas of the pot where the diameter is being reduced, being padded on by the craftsman. Look at this bag and you can understand it easily. On the inner wall, you can see the creasing and waviness here too. This high shrinkage imparts high unpredictability during firing, with some pots coming out from the kiln cracked and broken, others just oddly malformed. The industry knows this for a fact, that a significantly lower percentage of ZhuNi pots make it successfully out from the kiln perfectly formed. In fact, the industry has come to accept only a 70% success rate for ZhuNi pots compared to the 90% for ZiNi and DuanNi pots. You will also notice that ZhuNi pots are mostly smaller in size and less intricate because anything bigger and more intricate will fail during the firing process, and definitely not used to make any huaqi ornate pots like this. Carvings are fine. In fact, they look fabulous on ZhuNi pots. But you will generally not find any intricate or complicated sculptings on ZhuNi pots. And as a consequence of this lower success rate, pots made from ZhuNi are often found to be a tad more expensive than identical pots made from ZiNi and DuanNi. This higher cost is to cover for the other 30% of failed pots. Failed pots which had terribly wasted the artist's precious pot-making time and clay material, fees paid to the kiln operator, etc. Thus, given the same pot's design and size, you will find that a ZhuNi pot usually costs more than its ZiNi and DuanNi counterparts. Now onto something interesting and yes, a nice aspect of ZhuNi pots. This higher shrinkage degree of ZhuNi is due to its innate higher crystallization nature, higher crystallization percentage during firing. Now, this higher crystallization means that ZhuNi pots are comparatively denser, which imparts the characteristic high-pitched tinkle and twang of ZhuNi pots. This delicate, crisp, high-pitched twang as one handles the lid during daily use is very attractive to many buyers and followers and can be quite addictive too. ZhuNi's sand content is very low compared to ZiNi, LuNi, and DuanNi. Combining its low sand content and its high crystallization percentage, ZhuNi's porosity naturally is the lowest of all ZiSha types. Therefore, ZhuNi pots are less ideal for steeping pu'er tea and more ideal for high fragrance tea like white tea and oolong tea.
Thank you friends for your time. Next episode, we delve into the HongNi or type. See you shortly, my friends.